Big breaking news happens. Misinformation, it just starts spreading almost instantly. Here at WUSA 9, it's part of our mission to make sure you have all the facts.
That's why we have a team dedicated to debunking false claims that are making the rounds online. Our Matt Gregory looked into some of the claims that were made just after Biden's announcement.
As soon as the information comes out, you know the political spin machine is on full blast. So let's get to 3 fast facts to clear up. First, there's a few online claims that suggest President Biden is stepping down or that he needs to. Guys, this is false. As his statement explains, the president is dropping out of the presidential race, but he is not resigning, nor does he need to. In the 20th century, both Harry Truman and Lyndon Johnson dropped out of their presidential re-elections, but both still served out the remainder of their terms. Next, Kamala Harris, guess what, guys? She is not guaranteed to be the presidential nominee for the Democrats. We've seen support from across the Democratic Party for the vice president, but listen, it's important to note that does not automatically make her the candidate for the Democrats. And that information comes from the Democratic Party rules and political expert from George Washington University, Casey Burgat.
And so unless they do something different in terms of basically providing her the nomination or she goes unchallenged, then she has to go into the convention next month in Chicago and win the primary at the convention floor.
Which brings us to the last claim, this one from Speaker of the House Mike Johnson on CNN talking about Democrats replacing President Biden.
I think they've got legal hurdles in some of these states, and it'll be litigated, I would expect, on the ground there, and they'll have to sort through that. They've got a real problem.
Now, this claim is true. Just ask University of Virginia political expert Larry Sabato.
Well, since there are millions of lawyers, there's always the possibility of a lawsuit anywhere about anything.
At the same time, a Republican elections law attorney told me it's dependent on the timing and the process of how Democrats come up with a nominee. So while it is correct to expect legal challenges, he said it was too early to know the specifics. Now, Sabato agrees, but he doesn't think any of these lawsuits would hold water.
It would be a big mistake for Republicans to spend time and effort and money trying to keep the Democratic nominee off the ballot. It just seems fundamentally unfair to most people.
For Verify, I'm Matt Gregory, WUSA 9.
Well, you can count on WUSA 9 to be all over this seismic shift in the 2024 presidential race. For updates anytime, just download our free mobile app to your phone. You can also watch us anytime for free. We're streaming on WUSA 9 Plus.